sabbatical, you know, we were working side control, north, south, you know, belly stuff. Now we're going to start attacking from the mount. Now, Austin doesn't suck at jiu-jitsu, so most people are going to be defending themselves, keeping their arms tight, trying to move their hips to freezing stuff up. I'm covering his hips, and I'm pinching my knees here, keeping everything tight. So when he starts to kind of wiggle worm and do stuff, I'm just following. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an arm. I typically like to attack my left side, his right. So when I'm here, my hand's going to come to the point of his elbow and his wrist. I'm going to drop my chest behind his forearm and use my entire body to push that arm forward. Because Austin's a pretty strong guy, and if I try to go arm to arm with him, it's just not going to be as effective. But if I grab a big guy like Steve or Enoch, it's definitely not going to work. Alright? So I have to get my chest and my body weight behind it. Now, a couple of you guys had expressed some concern of, whenever I lunge forward like that, I almost feel off balance. One of the ways you can help yourself feel a little bit more balanced, two options. You can either grapevine the legs or cross your ankles. So if I'm here and I'm feeling real off balance and Austin starts to move and do stuff, I like to just grapevine or hook my feet. That's one easy way you can just stop his motion. So I'm here, I reach forward, he goes to do fun stuff, nope, knock it off. The other option is if I want to keep my feet a little bit more free, I cross my ankles, lift my feet up to my butt. Here. Because that drives my hip and weight forward. Here. So now if Austin tries to buck into and do stuff, my hips are more engaged than I'm serving. Here. Questions on that? Because I know that was a concern too. Questions? So now I'm here, boom, I lunge forward, I get this here. I'm going to drop my elbow, not just next to his head, but I'm going to scoot his head away from me. Grab his wrist, throttle it forward. Outside hand underneath, grabs my wrist. I now bring his elbow to his hip, then slowly up because I like Austin and don't want to have to wipe his ass for the next couple months. Only if you're into it. You don't think shit. Questions on that? Just very basic core trap. Attacking that Americana. Questions? Austin's in that defensive posture. Boom, I'm here. I drive that arm forward, base his head away. I will naturally just hook this leg so that if he tries to base and roll this way, which is what they're going to do, I can just extend that out. This hand comes underneath, throttle, down, up, get the finish. Questions on that? Reviewing from Tuesday and really just reviewing the submission we've hit from a bunch of different positions. Alright, what? So I'm here with Mr. Hackett. He's a big, strong guy, right? So I start to attack this arm. Mr. Hackett's like, hey, I don't appreciate you attacking my arm. So he's going to try to get back to that, you know, we joke, call it the Home Alone defense, right? Elbows in, hands in, protect your neck, right? So I get this arm away, and he's naturally going to be trying to get back to that. All we're going to do, guys, is help him up to his side and sit this leg next to him. Couple details to focus on here. When I'm sitting on him, I'm not sitting on his chest. I'm sitting on like his lap here. So when I help him up, a lot of you Tuesday were like trying to stay like on his chest for some reason. I'm shifting around and coming to this lap so that I'm tight to his shoulder, tight to that lap, and I can sit here. If I try to stay on his chest, you're very off balance very quickly. Now, once I'm here and I have my grip, once I'm here, this bottom leg, I'm scooping towards his head. Couple reasons for that. One, I want to disengage this arm as much as possible. Because this leg's just kind of loose. He's got a lot of stuff he can start doing with his arm, start fighting, start countering, start doing all sorts of stuff. So I'm trying to get that arm just a little uncomfortable. Hey, it's not safe. It's not unsafe. It's not safe. been the number one motion we struggled with for some reason, getting this foot out. I'm here, sitting tight. I'm gonna lean forward just a touch. Windshield wiper this leg out. Pass the foot in front of the head, sit back. Once we're here, right hand back heated, finish the arm. Questions on the basics of that? Like I said, the two big details we kept messing up Tuesday were coming around to the side of him, getting that bottom leg out. So I'm gonna walk through that a couple more times. But any particular questions from Tuesday? So we're here. He starts to buck and fight into me. I don't appreciate that. Look, I come around. I'm all the way like teed off. Scooping this leg tight. Windshield wiper. Pass this leg in front. And I don't flop back. I noticed that a lot Tuesday too. Like we would get here and we'd be like flying backwards towards him. When I sit for this armbar, guys, I'm sitting back. I will finish some of these still from top. You want to sit back into a seated position. Because now I can still engage in a hand fight. I can still engage. If I like flop back, guess what? Hackett doesn't suck. He's going to follow me. So now I got to fight to get him back, right? Do all these things. Where if I sit to this position, if he starts running his legs, doing stuff like that, I can attack the legs. If he's just hand fighting, I can disengage his hands and wrist lock. I'm an asshole. But any questions on this? Like I said, the big thing was sitting around the corner, getting that bottom leg. Walk through it one more time. Any questions? Come here. Attack. Up. Wiper. Cross. Remember when we're attacking the hand fight, our body side leg, our body side hand do the attacking. Head side leg stays heavy, head side arm stays. Make sure to pinch the knee, tighten the wrist. Just like every other. Questions, comments, concerns? 1, 2, 3. So I'm here with Mr. Hackett. Hey. I attack the arm. He goes to sit him to fight to get this arm back. I help him up. But for whatever reason, I'm not confident attacking this arm. Maybe I know Hackett's a big, strong guy, and getting this arm attacked is going to be really difficult. Maybe I realize, hey, I don't have my hooks set where they're in a real comfortable place, right? I'm just not in this arm bar in a way that I feel efficient. All we're going to do, our inside hand that's hooking at the elbow, is either going to grab the top of that collar, or I just like grabbing the shoulder patch right here. All we're going to do, post with this foot, pull, and sit around Mr. Hackett. I'm here. We start attacking this arm, he sits up. I'm going to come to this position. I just don't feel confident, right? It's fine. And switches. I'm going to pull him up and in around. Now, the benefit of this for you longer folks, your leg will already be across with the body strike. If you're not in the leg department, feet in. Do not cross your feet. Feet in. Alright? This is always also a nice one if you need to score quickly. So if I'm here, I get mount, right? Oh, I'm going to attack your arm. Attack it. Oh, he's just going to ball up and defend here. Maybe he's up 2 or 3. 4 times. I'm not going to finish that. But I can take it back real quick. Score a couple quick points. See that. Questions on that? Switching your hand from the elbow to the shoulder, pulling them up, sitting behind. Questions? tries to counter, I don't like this, and I send him over to his side. But I'm not confident attacking the arm, I'm not confident taking the back. Or I just like choking the shit out of people because I'm a jerk. Also a great option. All we're gonna do, I'm gonna reach my hand right into kind of the collarbone depth on his collar. Alright? So I'm here, my hand's already there. All I'm gonna do, drag that collar out and down. My top side hand goes behind his collar. This hand lets go. We have a couple options here. Simplest one, I'm going to pull start my mower and slap the bald spot on top of his head. So we're here, right? Right? So I'm here. I got this grip, right? All I'm going to do, reach down and around. If I need to feed myself some collar, this hand's here. All I'm doing now, cutting his throat, pulling my elbow in. So I'm here, down and around. That's already not fun, right? We'll loosen that so I can talk. This hand is going to come around to the back side of my arm. I'll loosen this so I don't put him out. And I'm going to slice my hand down behind his head. So I'm here. We're attacking this arm bar. Let's just say he's good and weaved up in there, and I just don't want to. He's just kind of sitting here. He's not going to give me the arm. The back's not going to be secure. Here, here, around, finish. Questions on that? So I'm here. I attack the arm. He counters. I don't like that. I come up and around. That's why I like to be secure here. My hips and weight are all on here. Top hand sneaks around. Help him find his collar. It doesn't have to be super deep. I can finish this down here. Just hard. Feed yourself some collar. Hand behind. Questions on that white belt? Blue belts, keep me digs. Set that collar grip. This hand, I don't need it. Exit, your knee's already in place. Bow and arrow chokes available for you. Realize, guys, your knee's already there. All you have to do is fall to the side and grab the leg. You're 90% of the way in a baseball bat choke. So I'm here, or a bow and arrow choke. Fight, get here. All I have to do, bring this knee up, here. And I'm loosening up this grip just so that James can breathe. But once I'm here, I pull this in, extend my shin. Basic bow and arrow option B. Instead of being here with it, like we normally are on a bow and arrow, just behind the head. Questions on that one? As far as like if I'm here and he's hand fighting with me underneath there, you can go to like gorilla chokes and stuff like that from here. But I'm gonna go back to, so my basics is gonna be, I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna attack this arm, he's gonna collar fight. I'm gonna come back to that arm. Or I'm here, I'm a blue belt, right? I fall off for this, he starts hand fighting. Use it to take it back. So, yes, no, I mean, there are other choke options, none that I'm in love with. You know, there's, go back for arm bars, you go backside to like a gorilla choke. You know, there's the Cosby chokes from there, there's some options, but I can't yell right across the gym anymore. It seems really insensitive. So we have to change it to the Cosby choke. Because it just takes you a second to figure it out. But
when did sensitivity become a thing? When did sensitivity become a thing here?
Questions on this, guys? White belts just hitting that loop choke, blue belts hitting the bow and arrow.